truth behind this incident!
Non-stop debate time. Alright, what do we get? Card reader, library events, monkey's
The
account.
culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before
Okay,
Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was
lying right there? If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident. The only ones hidden towards the dining hall basement are Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi placed the cameras.
Where would they
Have hidden.
Inside the hidden door!
No, that's wrong.
Finally, Jesus.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
The loss is still here. Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
Exactly.
the fog has lifted.
Wait, what?
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that. Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were, they could have been hiding there, you know. They took out Rantaro, then took off.
Advance, let's
But
go.
if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Exactly.
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in, rejoin everyone, and be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words!
There we go, finally.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in.
Exactly.
This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if
Exactly.
there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Seems off by something. Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible.
Impossible.
Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific. That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there. But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
They can't, you dumb shite.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right, we have evidence that proves that that would have been impossible. It was the stacked books.
I get it!
Yeah, it was the books we stacked at the
When I set
beginning.
the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed.
Exactly.
While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
Stop acting so surprised.
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
They can't.
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Kokichi, do me a favor. Roaster.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Seriously?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
No way, it's not Shuichi.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
It's not Shuichi. It can't be Shuichi.
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi placed go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi!
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
No way.
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
No.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. This is definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Non-stop debate. Come on. Class trial intermission. What?
Well now.
Wow, the class trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, cause I know everything. What? Know everything? No, everything. Father knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Eurasian ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. Isn't it? It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll tell you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's not a lie. If I tried, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. It's not Shuichi. It can't be Shuichi. Class trial resumed.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
What are you talking about?
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
It's not a Shuichi. It can't be Shuichi.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Yeah.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay back and keep watch, Kaede. No,
That's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because the time it took Shuichi to return, the security sensor going off, The murder weapon. Time it took Shuichi to... The time it took him to return. Shuichi only left the lookout position for a short time. The murder weapon? Security sensor?
I get it!
It was a security sensor. I hit my life.
Security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Why is Kokichi making that face? I do not like this one bit. What the fuck?
Huh?
I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And then we'll set the cameras near each door. Okay.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
He didn't rig it. He couldn't have rigged it.
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor? Hmm?
No, there's no way he'd lie.
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time.
No.
And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
No way.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
No way. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. Okay, come on. Shuichi is not the culprit. I know that for sure.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
I find evidence that proves that.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase triggered it.
No, that's wrong!
Finally, Jesus!
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
What?
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
No.
Huh? How come?
He could have actually turned it off.
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He's making good points,
He
though.
could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
No.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
There's no way.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
No way. What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if it means I have to lie to do it. Okay, these debates are very, like... It takes a long time.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Okay.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Yes.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then, taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tuatua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
I didn't see any...
Let's go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi... receiver.
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
Break. There we go.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? love, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Shush with your degenerate males.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who...
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
Wait, what?
Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So?
So wait, your ears don't do anything? The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. Split opinion. Oh god, what the hell's gonna happen? What the frick? Are you serious? We're going into the air? What the hell? Is Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is the culprit.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi. Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede went together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
Yes.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
Exactly.
And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
True.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while.
He has, though.
It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
What? What is he scared to reveal?
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
What?
The picture.
The picture?
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder.
Okay.
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera.
Okay.
But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Yeah.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
I think I know, but...
So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed.
Was it the noise, or... there's another option, but I thought you mentioned me.
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
Wait, the light. Was the flash on?
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
It could have been the flash
You're
because...
confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
It could have been the flash because the picture was lit up.
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Yeah, he's lit up. I see Shuichi. I see Shuichi knows. The reason I tell is because the camera flash.
I get it!
Because of the flash, right?
The camera flashed and he noticed.
Yeah? The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras?
Mm-hmm.
This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera.
None of them have flash on them.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
They left the flash on.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here.
So they could see who they were?
That camera was placed for another reason.
To see who
Another
it was,
reason,
wasn't it? To see who it was. Take a picture of the mastermind to light up the room, to lure the mastermind closer, to blind the mastermind, to lure the mastermind closer?
I get it!
Wait.
The
What?
flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Kaede?
What the hell?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
What?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Wait, what?
Long time?
How do you know?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
No. No, no, no. No.
The culprit of this incident is...
No, no, no. Are you serious? What? Is it really? Who killed Rentaro?